Okay, let's look at some gases. Two main types of gases and how they affect us. Toxic gases and asphyxiant or poisonous gases. What does it mean? What's the difference? If we look at the atmosphere, we have 20.9% oxygen within our atmosphere around us, 79% of nitrogen and some trace of other gases in the atmosphere. Now, if that's what it is in our space, everything's great. When things go wrong, it's because a gas has come in, and what's that gas going to do to us? How is it going to affect us? So first of all, if we look at toxic or poisonous gases, these are gases that mix with the atmosphere. So for example, hydrogen sulfide, we will get a reading on our monitors of parts per million, and that means that so many parts per million of our atmosphere has been affected by hydrogen sulfide. How will it affect us? Well, it'll have a systemic effect on the whole body, and especially our breathing. Obviously not good. It's something that we're not aware of because our breathing will become heavier and laboured, and we may not notice. It may be an oxygen deficient atmosphere and we may be succumbing to it. If we look at asphyxiant gases, these are gases that don't actually mix with the atmosphere, but they push the oxygen out. So for example, carbon dioxide, that will extract the oxygen from our space. As the carbon dioxide comes in, the oxygen will leave the space. And again, we can't smell it, we can't see it, we can't touch it, we can't taste it. So we're working away and all of a sudden we're feeling tired or we've got a bit of a headache and we're not aware of the fact that our oxygen levels are dropping. When we breathe in 20.9% oxygen. When we breathe out 16.5%, and the rest of it is carbon dioxide. So take an example of two of us working away in a space, in a very tight corner, working quite heavily, moving heavy equipment, breathing quite heavily. We're breathing out carbon dioxide constantly. And if that is not ventilated, it will push the oxygen away and the oxygen levels will drop. The reading on the monitor will say low oxygen level. And that's exactly what it is. It's been replaced by your own carbon dioxide. So have an understanding of the gases and what they do, how they'll affect you. And before you go into the space, look at what's likely to be there. Look at what you are likely to get on your monitor should it go off. And if it does go off, you have half an idea of what it might be. Might not be, but it might be, and you'll be prepared for it.